Woo! Yeah, so this is another episode of What You Got. I didn't forget, I just moved. Oh my gosh, getting rid of so much stuff. And obviously from this episode series, that's kind of ironic. Anyways, got a new one. This is a Kickstarter. Oh, look, another Kickstarter. But yeah, I thought I'd open this up. I do have a couple episodes from the previous place, so they'll be kind of mixed and matched, so you'll see different backgrounds. But I shall just go ahead and open this up and let you see what I got. Alright, so we'll push this part down. You can't see me do this. You can't see me do this, but there's two things in here. So, I'll just... Nope, it's not a James Bond thing. It's Dead Drop. This is a Kickstarter variant. It comes with a sleeve and cool box. There's something more in here. I'll get to it afterwards. But this is a quick game. I don't know if you're familiar with board games, you might have heard this little quick card game called Love Letter. It's very quick, easy to learn, easy to play, all that garbage. Kind of micro games. This one is kind of long. It's, you know, a micro game as well, which I'm trying to open up carefully. Kind of hard. But part of it is also, it's a deduction game. I know a lot about this because I did the print and play version, decide if I want to buy this, and yeah, so I've played it before. I have a print and play version. I'll probably get rid of it, and I'll show you why later, but so it has this cool sleeve. This is really nice packaging. This is like a little magnetic thing here where it just pops. So it's 2 to 4, 10 minutes. Not really, it's not the best at 2, but it can be played 2. So you open this up. Very nice packaging. Got the instructions here. Blah, 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 blah. And then the base game comes with 2 decks of cards and instructions. A little bag. I think this is also a Kickstarter exclusive, so if you want to put everything in the bag. And then it comes with a couple of these. I thought there were supposed to be more of these envelopes. 9. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so it does have one. Anyways, so how this game works is that there's a number of cards. Everybody has this quick action thing. You can also see right here. So there's 4 zeros, 3 ones, 2 twos, 2 threes, 1 4, 1 5. That's also 5 0. But anyways, there's going to be one card face down in the middle of the deck, middle of the field, middle of the table, whatever you want to call it. Sorry, I'm doing this. So you have that one card there, and you're like, hey, one card here, and you're trying to figure out what that card is. And you're going to have a certain amount of cards in your hand, depending on how many players you're playing with. More players, less cards in your hand. So you go around and you basically have one thing to do on your turn. You can either share info, which is trade a card with somebody, swap from the stash, it'll be cards face up in the middle, and then sell secrets, which you reveal cards and people trade and they have to tell you what number they have. So you're trying to figure out what the card in the middle is called, what it is, and it's called the Dead Drop card. And you're trying to figure out what that card is. But to make it more interesting, freaking heck, I can't grab this thing. To make it more interesting, you have to use the cards you have to add up to it. So basically, quick example. Say the Dead Drop was a 4. Well, you have to have 2 cards that add up to it. There's no subtraction. It's all add. So you have to have 2 cards that have to add up. So you have to have a 1 and a 3, or 2 2s, and now that I have this open, see. So so technically if you bought this, I don't know if this is retail, but I'm pretty sure it is, you would get 2 decks. You would get monster decks, and then the standard spy decks. So, and kids, cute little kids. So you get 3 decks, which is pretty cool. And then here's, everybody gets their own, there's 4 cards here, so you can split it out and you can easily keep, you know, track. And then so back and front. So say, as I said, a 4. So basically, you would have to show the 2 numbers. You'd be like, oh, you have to flip them over, and if you're right, you win. You get one of these little envelope things. If you lose, well, your cards are left flipped up, and other people can use your cards to deduce. So one of the things swap from the stash will be 3 cards up, and that's only there so you could, like, oh, I don't have the right cards to do the math, but you can swap from the stash and get the correct cards to do the math. And you're like, oh, look, I did math right. Hooray, math. So, and that's essentially, it's pretty easy. Now, the only difference is, you know, it's 5, there's no subtraction. Well, if you look, actually, you know what? Why don't I just show close up? 5/0. So that just basically means for math purposes, you can use it as 0. So you can have 0 plus 0 equals 0. And also, if you notice, if you don't have these cards, like say you're playing multiple games and one group has this card, well, each of these has, so there's 4 zeros in the deck, so there's 4 monster faces. Just like, hey, look, there's 3 ones, so there's 3 smiley faces. So it's a quick, fun game. This is a very excellent packaging. But I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I was really anxious looking for it. This is really nice. Really nice. Anyways, so part of also the Kickstarter. These are a bunch of different decks. They all play the same game. It's just different variants. So let's open this up. Oh, look, I need scissors. So if you don't like one of the decks, like, you can put the box out of its own. I think I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe just have like a cardboard box, just like a little card deck box, and sleeve some of these and put them there and put my favorite ones inside this box. But here we have Western. Oh, so that's Western, like, okay, that's busty. Western, and they all have the same back, so they kind of fit. And then we have Thief/Rogues. He's been poison. Alright, that guy has a big head. Goblin. And then we have Vikings, which in the Kickstarter is like, I want some Vikings! Although thematically it doesn't really make sense, but it's still some pretty cool artwork. The Queen. Then we have cartoony space robots. They're like, hey, look, I'm a space robot flying and roboting. Cool. And then we have these super cute birdie stuff. Yep. And as the creator said, it won't all fit in here. I guess we could... You'd have to jam these guys down in there, and they all could fit in here. Do they? Yeah. Yep, they didn't. Oh. Okay. Yeah, they didn't get separated. You can't fit the bag. I guess you could try to squish those in there. But, yeah. Roar! So this is Dead Drop. Colors on both sides. I really like this game. I played it. I enjoyed it. Woo. This packaging is really slick. It feels nice. The hand. I don't know how much. I guess I'll try to use this sleeve. But yeah, so that's what I got. This Kickstarter Dead Drop. I really like the game. It's fun. It's quick. You should play it. There might be a print and play, but I recommend buying the game. It's can't be that much. If it is that much, it's because you're getting 3 decks. So this was 3 decks for 13 of wooden pieces, reference cards, rulebook. But it's really fun. I recommend it. It's good game. But yeah. That's what I got.